Land feels safe because it is real. You can stand on it. You can build on it. You can grow food on it. But the same thing that makes land feel safe is also what makes it dangerous. It cannot move. People often talk about land as if it is automatically safe. Buy land. They are not making any more of it. Own something real. Get out of paper assets. And there is truth in that. Land is physical. Land is scarce. Land can shelter people. Land can produce food. Land can hold water. Land can become a base. But land has one weakness that investors often ignore. It cannot move. A stock can be sold. Gold can be transported. Bitcoin can cross a border in your head. Cash can move through wires. But land stays exactly where it is. Which means land is never just land. It is land inside a country, inside a legal system, inside a tax regime, inside a political climate, inside zoning rules, inside water laws, inside inheritance rules, inside a culture, inside a local market, inside a government's future decisions. That means the quality of the jurisdiction matters almost as much as the quality of the property, maybe more. A beautiful property with weak title is not a safe asset. A cheap property with no legal access is not a bargain. A beachfront parcel with unclear coastal rules is not freedom. A farm with water you cannot legally use is not productive. A villa site in a country that later restricts foreign ownership may not be optionality. This is why the phrase "own land" is incomplete. The better question is, own land where? Under what rules? With what rights? With what protections? With what exit market? With what residency path? With what local relationships? With what political risks? This is the core reason Base 2 studies jurisdictions before properties. Because the land may be beautiful, but the container matters. Title matters. Foreign ownership rules matter. Water rights matter. Tax matters. Residency matters. Permitting matters. Access matters. Local legal counsel matters. And the more useful the land is supposed to become, the more these details matter. If the plan is just to hold land and hope it appreciates, maybe you can ignore some operational questions. But if the plan is to build a productive retreat estate, you cannot. You need to know whether you can build, whether you can host guests, whether you can operate hospitality, whether you can farm, whether you can drill a well, whether you can hire labor, whether you can sell products, whether investors can own or participate securely, whether the structure survives contact with reality. Because land is not liquid, it is not abstract, it is not a line item, it is a place. And every place comes with rules. This is also why one property is not enough of a strategy. One property means one jurisdiction, one climate, one legal system, one government, one currency, one tax regime, one water profile, one local economy, one exit market. But a land strategy can diversify across regions, across climates, across legal systems, across use cases, across income streams. Land cannot move, but a land strategy can. That is the deeper thesis. The answer is not to avoid land because it is fixed. The answer is to be extremely careful about where you fix yourself. So maybe land is not automatically safe because it cannot move. Maybe land is only safe when the rights around it are strong enough to protect what cannot run away. And if that is true, where would you trust your future to remain standing?